Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about veganism, which is highly controversial, but not as controversial as it used to be, because now more people are doing it and they see how fun it is. So anyway, I'm going to walk you through 5 tips to veganism because I've been vegan for almost 5 years, so 5 and 5, I thought that worked out. Tip number 1. I'm going to start out with this just to get it out of the way. There will be naysayers, whether that's friends or family or random people on the internet or whoever. Just try not to let it get you down, because there's a lot of people that just don't know that much about veganism and they automatically want to tell you how to live your life. Generally, words to live by are don't take advice from people who aren't living the life that you want to live. So if somebody is unhealthy and they're telling you that veganism is terrible, maybe don't listen to them. No, but really, I've dealt with this for a long time. Some people think they're being funny. Some people really think that veganism is an awful, terrible thing and you shouldn't do it. So it's up to you. But I found that just ignoring people or sometimes educating them a little bit is helpful. Now that that's out of the way, tip number 2. Many restaurants have their menus online, and this is fantastic. And especially now when people aren't going out to eat so much, they're more ordering at home. What I found is that I would get really anxious before going to a restaurant if I didn't know if they would have something for me to order. So if we're going somewhere that I'm not used to going, I always look up the menu online and I plan out what I'm going to order. And I'm sure there's a few people that do this anyway, even if they're not vegan. But it's really helpful for me. And then when I get there, I know that I don't have to be stressed or worried. I can just enjoy my time. Tip number 3, it's okay to eat imitation food. So what I'm talking about are things like meatless chicken nuggets or just egg or whatever. In fact, I'll link some of my favorite ones below. I've had both vegans and non-vegans share their opinions on this for me, and some people say, well, I'm okay with vegans as long as they only eat plants, because once they try to eat something that just resembles a chicken nugget, then how are they still vegan? And it's a really weird argument. I don't understand it. But anyway, I've also had vegans say, like, oh, unless you're living completely plant-based whole foods, you're not living your best life. And while that might be true a little bit, I don't think there's anything wrong with eating those Gardein chicken nuggets and things. In fact, I think that like 50% of my diet is the imitation foods, which, oh well. But it's super helpful, especially if you're just transitioning into the vegan diet, because you're not sure what to eat. And so a lot of times people just eat like giant salads, which giant salads are great, but it can be difficult. So if you want to start off eating foods that look like the foods you're used to eating, that is 100% okay. Along those lines, my tip number 4 for you is that vegan doesn't always equal healthy. Now, the way that I'm coming at this is from a nutrition standpoint, that you might need to supplement things like B12 or make sure you're getting your complete proteins in your diet. So I think you get plenty of protein on a vegan diet. That's not a big deal. Like I said, I've been doing this almost 5 years and I'm fine. But you should be looking at your nutrition facts and making sure that you are getting everything you need. And for me, I drink protein shakes that have a lot of superfoods in them, so they have vitamins that I might not be getting, especially things like B12. That's really important for everybody, but for vegans, it's not found in a lot of plant foods. So just make sure you're paying attention to that. And also, eating pasta every day is technically vegan and can be good, but if you're only eating pasta, only eating carbs, you're not going to see the magical vegan transition that a lot of people claim happens. So just be mindful of that. Tip number 5. I can assure you that in a year, or maybe even just a month, things will get easier. When I first started, they didn't even really sell Daiya cheeses in normal grocery stores. So just in the time that I've been doing this, they've had so many more options. There's vegan ice creams, there's non-dairy milk everywhere, you know, Starbucks sells vegan things now. It's so much easier. So if you feel discouraged and you feel like you don't have a lot of options, one, do your research. The options are out there. You got this. Two, just wait a little bit and it will be much better. So I'm very happy I started when I did, but it's 100% easier to be vegan now than it used to be. And even more so for the people that have been vegan or vegetarian for 10 years. So if you're on this journey, good luck. You got this. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I will answer them. I've got a lot of knowledge from experience, and also check out the description. I'll leave some helpful links in there for some of my favorite vegan things and some tips and tricks. So thank you for watching this video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And also, you can follow me on Instagram. I have a fitness Instagram right now. So yeah, I'll see you next week. Bye!